Good morning. It's day 10 of Vlogmas. So welcome to around here on day 10 of Vlogmas. Well, it's been a very quiet morning around here. I got up, I did my devotions. I've got the teapot going right now so that we can come in and have a warm cup of tea. I've just been enjoying the Christmas tree. It is bright and beautiful. I don't have a lot of ornaments on a Christmas tree right now. As you can see, it's mainly just the white light. But what I do have is a few crystallized ornaments. You know, sugared fruit back in the Victorian times. That's what it would have been called. But it's just hanging here, just a few fruits. And the reason that I've got these on the tree is because I had bought those to add to my tree and I hadn't put them into the storage downstairs. I hadn't put them into that closet, so I've got them here on the tree. Not very many ornaments on it at all. That is not the way I plan to leave it. I don't plan to leave the tree like this. I plan to dig out the ornaments, of course, and to decorate it fully if I can get that done. Well, our water for our tea is ready. I've been doing the Char Brew 25 Days of Tea, the Advent calendar. Today is day 10, so we'll find our tea here. It's at the top. I went ahead and opened that so it'd be easy for us to get to. Let me smell this. Oops, I already dropped it down in there. Let's smell this and see what this is. This smells like it might be the berry tea. We'll go ahead and get that going so we can enjoy a good cup of tea while we mess around here. Now this morning outside the door, you can see it is a cold and rainy day. It's been raining all morning. Now, if the temperatures had dropped any more, it would be ice. I have done videos at this time of the year and shown you the ice that has been on the camellia bush. But it's not icy this morning. It's just rainy and it's been foggy. It was foggy earlier this morning. So there's no ice on the camellia bush. It's just the blooms or the buds that'll be blooming out before long. And it's just rain. But there has been times at this time of the year where this camellia has bloomed and there's just been ice hanging off of the blooms and the plants. Everything is just wet, getting a good bit of water and rain. But it's chilly. It's a damp, chilly day this morning. It's supposed to get really cold the next few days. There's a cold front coming back, so we probably will have some ice during that time. Cookie's just hanging out right here in front of the TV like he likes to do. He was taking a nap, but then he's taking a bath now. If I get up and stir around, then he's wanting to get up. Then he wants to get up. But he likes to lay right here. The tree's close to this. I think he thinks heat's coming off the tree, and he is getting warm. He thinks it's warmer right there. Let's go in here and see if our tea's steeped. I can hear the birds singing outside like it's spring. Usually you don't hear the birds like that in this time of the year. We've got a lot of birds. We've got a lot of cardinals, different birds that stay here all winter. Oh, I forgot to show you my cup. My cup is a gift. I got this cup as a gift from somebody. I think it's beautiful. I've had it probably about 3 years. And I'm going to fix soup. I've got the hankering for soup. I should be making pumpkin soup, but I wanted something with tomatoes. I've got the soup pot out here, and I've got my onion. You've saw me make soup on here plenty of times. I've shown you me making soup a lot over the years. So I've got a lot of videos with soup, but you know, most of my soup bases start with an onion. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this onion up. and get ready for my soup. I wanted soup yesterday, but I didn't get it made, and I wish I had, because I would have ate some today, even for breakfast. That's how much I love soup. I can eat it any meal, for any meal. Now I'm going to add some lights to this nativity scene. If you saw the video where me and the little, one of my little granddaughters decorated the nativity scene, you'll see there's a couple of differences here. I added swaddling clothes to this little representation of Jesus there. I added swaddling clothes to him, and then we added some more gold, because my little granddaughter was really kind of disturbed that everybody else was dressed warmly, and he was naked. So she wanted him to be wrapped in the swaddling clothes that he was supposed to be wrapped in. And so I did that. I got him wrapped in swaddling clothes, and we added this little bit of gold. Now, I usually add lights to this. I didn't get lights added to it that day, so we're going to add some lights to it today. I usually add lights. I've got these little LED micro wire lights. I think I bought them at Sam's maybe a couple of years ago, and there was 60. There were 4 sets of 60 lights. I usually just put one of these sets of lights around the little nativity scene. They come wrapped up like this. The little battery operated thing is in here. Let me see if this thing has any batteries. It doesn't feel like it does. No, so I have to get the batteries and put some batteries in here. Okay, I got the batteries in, and I've tested them, and they do come on. So I'm going to go over here and wrap these around the nativity scene. I am going to have to get up on the couch to do this. I like to light this little thing up. Because it makes it show up so much better. I don't want to get these little lights tangled up. Now you can barely see them when they're not on. And they're on a wire, so you kind of can work them around. Let me make sure you can see what I'm doing. Now you can see how kind of subtle that light is that's added to the nativity. The controls over here, and you can change it to different settings, the lights. But it just kind of lights up the inside, and it kind of accentuates it, yeah. So that it's just a little more noticeable in there. And of course, the little angel up on top and the star, you want to get a little light up there. But this wire is so thin that when the lights are turned off, you don't really notice that the wire is there. It's not anything that takes away from your nativity scene. It doesn't take away from your decorations that you use it on. But I like the way that looks. It lights it up a little bit. I've got this little battery-operated candle over here. I don't like a lot of battery-operated things. If you'll notice, I rarely decorate with a lot of battery-operated things because then you just have to keep those up. You know, you have to use rechargeable batteries or just make sure you keep batteries in there. And it's not something that I usually decorate with a lot, but this is an exception here around the nativity scene. We do use some battery operated lights. Just brightens it up and brings more attention to it and makes it a prettier decoration. I do have this little decoration. I think I've shared this with you on a haul before. My friend has a friend that had a shop there in the mall. Her shop is closing down, and so I bought this from there. It's kind of like a snow globe. The kids really watch it. It's kind of mesmerizing, like a fireplace burning. You see the movement of the glitter in there, and it's got that little red bird. So that's pretty. And of course, that's the poinsettia. It's had plenty of water. It seems to be doing fine. A good cup of tea is so good on a rainy day like today. You know, a damp, rainy day. Warms you up from the inside out. I'm going to enjoy that cup of tea. And I'm going to get started on my soup. I've got to get it going. I've got me some stuff here in the pot. Chop up this onion and get some vegetables together. Find some canned tomatoes to add to it to make sure it's good and tomatoey. And I definitely will add some of the pumpkin that I've got. I'm going to go ahead and cut up some of this pumpkin and add it to it. I should be making pumpkin soup today, but I've got a taste for that vegetable soup. So I'll be working on that today. Thank you for joining me for Vlogmas Day 10. I'm so glad you showed up and let me just share with you what today's like here and share the decorations. I hope you're having a wonderful December this far. No matter where you're at or what you're doing, I hope you're encouraged and inspired and just enjoying your month. Thank you for joining me here at Much Ado About Something. And like always, until next time.